Hello friends, thanks so much for checking out my habit tracker. I will now give you a quick tour of it so that you know how to use it. When you first open the sheet, you'll see a welcome tab and it has a little message from me. It has links to my social media. You'll see a link to my website. There's also a contact button here. You can send me a message if you have trouble with the templates, or you can inquire about one-on-one coaching with me or consulting. I do both. There's also the link to this tutorial, this video tutorial, in case you want to watch it again. There's a written tutorial. Here's links to more templates I make. I currently have Notion and Google Sheets templates on Etsy and Gumroad. And there's a link to my newsletter, which I send out every Friday with just simple tips and tricks that I hope will improve your life. At the bottom here, you'll see some month tabs for the year 2025, as well as a year tab that we will get into. Let's start and we'll go into the August tab here. You will see a control panel on the left-hand side that can be toggled with this button here. You'll see inside there's a switch for tutorial mode, which you can click on, and it gives you basically these overlays for all the different sections to make it easy for you to figure out what to do. There's also, for the premium version, a dark mode that you can switch on. There we go. You'll also see a box where you can input your habits as well as your goals, and we'll get to that in a second. Here you'll see a calendar for each month. It says how many days are left in the month and the current date. Today is August 3rd. Across the top are the day scores, and they'll show you your completion percentage for each day. Here's the 10 habit boxes that you'll be using to track your up to 10 habits for this month. And over on the right-hand side, you'll see month scores, which shows you your percentage complete, the amount of habits you have due total. You'll have how many remaining. And you'll see the individual habit scores, which show not only the name of the habit, which we'll see in a second, but also your completion percentage. And it shows you this gray column here. These are your longest streak, which is basically the longest number of days you've had any streak running during the month. So say your first habit is gym and you've gone to the gym 7 days in a row, even if that was 2 weeks ago, it will show number 7. It's your longest streak you've ever had for a particular habit. And this last box is your current streak, and it counts backwards from today. So if you did a habit yesterday and you check it off, and then you check it off today as well, you'll have a streak of 2. So we'll start here. We'll enter gym. We can enter meditation here, and maybe journal. 3 habits I very strongly recommend. And your goal is how many times you want to do it that month. Let's say, because I go to the gym usually around 4 or 5 times a week, I'll do 20. Meditation I like to do every day, and journal I like to do 5 times a week as well, so we'll do 20 as well. You can see they fill in here, gym, meditation, journal. It's also important to note that the highlighted square is today. So this is August the 3rd, and you'll see that it moves each day, and then when it moves to a future month, you'll see this red square continues to move. So let's say I did the gym yesterday. So I have a 30% completion percentage here, and I did it yesterday, and then I did it today. And imagine I did meditation all 3 days as well, but I forgot to do journal the first day, and now I just did journal. You'll see I have a 100% complete for both days. I can close this panel here actually, and you'll see I have 71 total habits. That's from the totals we enter. That's 31 plus 20 plus 20. Those are the goal totals. You have 63 remaining because you've completed 8, and you're about 11.3% complete. You'll see that for these, my longest streak is 3, and you'll see that my current streak is also 3. That's about it for this tab. All the tabs work basically the same. September is the same, October, etc. You'll notice that it doesn't show a number here. I built that in to make it so there's no confusion. So the moment it becomes October, for example, this number will pop up and you'll see the current date. And that brings us to the year tab, which works similarly, tutorial mode, and there's also a dark mode. And the way I built this was so that you could toggle on and off the different months depending on when you get access to this sheet. So for example, if you're just starting in August, you have August toggled on. If you start in September, you can toggle August off. And the purpose of that is it changes how your year totals are calculated, because say you only started in August and you had the rest of the months on, it would be counting you out of 12 months. So the most you could ever get would be, less than half of the year's percentage. Here are just the repeated totals from each month, and then you have your full year totals. Yeah, so that's about it. I tested this sheet myself. I also did a group version with friends where a bunch of us each had our own sheet and we competed, and I found it really helped me to keep myself on track because of all the good data points I could follow, and I hope it will help you in the same way. Good luck, and as I always say, I believe in your ability to do great things. I hope this sheet can help you.